Congress. Congress Rajya Sabha MP Renuka Chowdhury has denounced the vandalism of the iconic Karachi Bakery in Hyderabad, labelling the act as contemptuous. The incident occurred on Saturday, the 10th of May, at the bakery's Shamshabad outlet amidst heightened tensions between India and Pakistan. As is well known, Karachi Bakery was established in 1953 by a Sindhi Hindu family that migrated to Hyderabad during the 1947 partition. She pointed out that the bakery has been a cherished part of the city's culture and for decades serving delectable treats to the community. Listen in to what Renuka Chowdhury said in a video that was posted on X.
Oh, brave. The vandalism of Karachi Bakery is something that earns everyone's contempt. This Hindu bakery, established by a Sindhi family, who have been in Hyderabad for donkey's years and make delectable stuff, they are the targets. As is Mr. Vikram Mishri, as is the widow of the naval officer who was shot dead at point blank range. This is your courage and strength, that you will go and target and attack people, cause public loss? Who are you people? If you are so brave and you feel so strongly about the name of a bakery, pick up your lut, put on your khaki shorts and go and fight at the borders.
The attack has drawn widespread criticism, with many highlighting the bakery's deep-rooted history and its contribution to Hyderabad's culinary heritage. And joining us live on the show is Renuka Chowdhury herself. Renuka Chowdhury, thank you so much for speaking with the South Indian on News 9. It's such a pleasure to have you on the show. You know, you're a Hyderabad girl. I've heard many stories about you driving around in a left-hand drive Jeep, and what a riot you were as a young woman. You know, I've heard it's legion. You know, I have a lot of friends in Hyderabad. I just want you to, you know, begin by saying, you know, every place, a bakery, an old shop, you know, it has, it churns memory. What does Karachi Bakery do to you, Renuka?
Comfort. Karachi Bakery's identity. It is history. We've grown up eating Karachi Bakery biscuits all our life. And as have generations of Hyderabadis who live here, and it's a very unique Hyderabadi identity of ours. And I don't know who these goons are who think they're entitled to go and do something like that. But I have strong opinions about what should be done with them. Well, that's another matter. But the point is that how are they authorized? Who do they think they are, that they can come and attack property which has been built up by blood, sweat, and tears by that family? And ironically, the Hindus. I mean, it is so ridiculous what these goons, these cowards. You see, we are talking about a situation where enemies are attacking India, right? We are talking about Pulwama, where not Pulwama, Pahalgam, where Indian and tourists and innocents were attacked, and we're all taking umbrage to that. We're all protesting. And these goons are doing the same thing. How are they different? Please tell me.
But Renuka, at the time,
they're attacking India and Indians.
I know, Renuka, but it's the time when, you know, we're all very emotional. You've been very emotional. You've also spoken about the Indian forces. I've been reading what and you have always been very emotional about, you know, India and the tricolor, the Tiranga Yatra, etc. You know, this is the time where perception almost becomes reality. Unfortunately, when emotions run high, we're all told to be sagacious. We're all told to be kind of quieten it down and, you know, pipe it down. At the time like this, it's the perception. Let me tell you, in Delhi, there are lots of shops which are named after those cities from where they come. You know, it could be Rawalpindi, it could be Sialkot. I'm not going to tell you where these shops are, but I've read those and I've always wondered how nice, so quaint, you know, nostalgic, because he must have come from that place. But in the time of perception, when when the country is on edge, you know, therefore, I think emotions ran high. That is one of the reasons. Don't you think that this was a time? I'm not justifying what those people did. However, don't you think that that could be the trigger, Renuka Chowdhury?
Look, the trigger is to be responsible for our country. The trigger should provoke that we protect our own, not that we succumb and behave the way those goons at the borders are doing. At a rogue state like Pakistan, they're a rogue state. They don't have a government in place. We don't know what's happened to the ex-prime minister, whether he's rotting in jail or he's dead. No one knows. And these are guys whose military and Maulvis have no control. And the left hand of Pakistan doesn't know what the right hand does. They announce ceasefire on some political front and they go around shooting drones at us even now. So, we can't justify that it's running high, so we will do this and we will do that. No, there is no justice. If you're a true patriot of this country, you will stand up for your fellow citizens. You will protect them. You should be out there in the front doing it. And if you're feeling such courage and valor, please go to the border, go and fight there. Go fight those fellows who came into the country.
Yeah, but Renuka
Not
Garu, the
people
thing,
who live within your country, I say,
right.
Not people who are your own citizens,
Understood.
for God's sake.
Totally, but then you're talking about protecting you, the words you use, protecting you, securing you, giving you that dignity. Don't you think that those goons, like you described them, who are out there, let's get those visuals half screen, let's show Renuka ji half screen, where you see this, look at that, goons, I mean, stamping on certain things, doing obnoxious things, there they are, let's listen to them, and I'm going to come back to this debate. Let's listen in what they're doing. Renuka Chowdhury, I saw at least 2 cops standing there. Once again, the complete apathy. Isn't it the duty of the police and the state government to see that what you describe and I also agree with you, concur with you, obnoxious activities be stopped? What was the police doing, Renuka Garu?
No, these gundas have been booked. State government, the chief minister has said zero tolerance for such nonsense. They were booked under 126 and 2 and 324-4 of the BNS. They've all been taken into custody, and these are the wrongful destruction of property and causing damage to property, etc. And they've given protection to all the Karachi branches all over the city. And if this continues, then I'm going to be standing there with a lathi, and let's see what happens, because I won't take this nonsense. I want people here to know that there is a neighborhood and that we will look out for each other. We don't need the police or the army to protect us. We should be able to do it if we have any kind of decency and civic sense amongst ourselves. I mean, we've come to a desperate state where a person is dying on the road in an accident and people are videoing that instead of going and giving them help and rushing them to the ambulance or something like that. So this is something last night also the chief minister was very, very clear. Revanth Reddy ji has categorically told the police that now if we see visuals of 2 or 3 police standing there, it's not apathy. They are watching the situation. They all have instructions that after a certain degree, other forces have to come and join them because there's just 2 or 3 people there. They'll keep an eye on and keep a handle on the matter. And at the appropriate time, they swing into action.
But
the state government will not tolerate this at all.
I know, but I've known Revanth Reddy Garu's work, and I was just surprised when I first saw the video, Renuka Garu, that there are cops standing right below and also above, and they are kind of swinging their lathis, but these goons are going on with their drama in broad daylight and also chanting Bharat Mata Ki Jai. So that surprised me a bit, but you're saying they were waiting for other forces to arrive. Is that correct, Renuka Garu?
Yes, because they were outnumbered by the lot who were there, and it would be foolish if they were to swing into action, just 2 or 3 of them or 6 of them. They'd be beaten up by those fellows. We can't allow a situation like that to unravel. So they waited and they had informed, and they were all booked. There's action being taken by the state government and they have been booked. So there's no question of them getting away with it.
All right. On that note, Renuka Chowdhury, thank you so much for speaking with us, and about Karachi
That
Bakery. Thank you.
please take strong stands against such things. And the so-called citizens, I have objections to them holding the national flag and doing such nonsense. They're not entitled to hold the national flag if they're attacking Indians.